Welcome back to another episode of Successful Saturdays. I'm your host, G.I. Jada, and I'm here with an H-Town legend. Shoot, I'm
Oh
gonna be the first
man,
to say it. I'm here with a Houston legend, born and raised, my man, MIQUO. The real name is MIQUO.
yeah, that part. You know what I'm
How are you
saying? What it is,
tonight?
all is well, blessed. You know what I'm saying? Like just glad I could have another opportunity to get to where I'm going on my
hmm
journey, and you know what I'm saying. Just my kid healthy, my people healthy, and we just building and winning. And, you know, we good,
Yes,
everything
I
gravy.
love to hear that. And
Yeah,
thanks
for
for
sure.
coming tonight. I know we've been trying to do this for a little minute now.
Nah, I
Like,
appreciate you having me for real,
I
for real.
appreciate
Perfect
you.
timing. It's
I
perfect
appreciate
timing.
it. Is perfect timing. I'm super excited to get into it tonight, and just for me personally to learn more about you.
Hmm.
And you said you're a kid. You have a kid.
Yeah, my son. I got a son. He
I have
three.
a son too.
Yeah,
Okay.
he 3 years old. That's my heart. That's my heart. Like everything. Like he is splitting image, reflection of me. So yeah, I go
You
hard for
gotta
that.
go hard. They
Yeah.
really change your life and change your whole
What?
perspective, and like make you appreciate your parents a lot more.
Nah, what? Nah, for real, for real.
But before we get into that, we're gonna see if you passed the vibe check.
All right, let's do it. Let's
We're
do
gonna see
it.
if you
Let's
pass the
do it.
vibe check. This segment is like a rapid fire questions, one word, no thought, just your first response on it.
Just one word.
One word response, kind of like a this or that, and we'll see if you pass the vibe check. And
All
it's
right.
sponsored by our friends over at Vibes Dating.
All right. What's
So
up?
I see you're in a relationship. You are not single, are you? You are a man
Yeah,
in
I
the
got.
streets or a man
Nah,
who
I
is
ain't in it.
kept.
I'm retired from the streets. To hell with the streets. Y'all can have. Hey, y'all can have the streets. The streets ain't for me. I'm cool. Like yeah, I got somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, significant, somebody special for sure. I'm out the way with it.
And we're gonna see if you pass the vibe check, okay?
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
you ready? 7 questions.
Let's do
Morning or night?
it. Both of them.
Morning or night?
Ah, night. I'm gonna say night.
Calls or texts?
Cause.
Splurge or save?
Save. Save.
Sarcasm or sincerity?
Sarcasm. I feel like it's real whenever you know, like, it's just some sarcasm would be like a little
Yeah, you gotta
joking,
lighten the
little
mood. You
jab.
can't
Yeah.
take yourself too seriously, especially not in a
Sincerity,
relationship.
of course, you need that too, but sarcasm is just it added like good light humor to the whole, you know what I'm saying, to the relationship and situation. So
Spontaneous or planned?
all spontaneous for sure.
Yeah,
That's
all the
me.
way.
That's
That's me
me.
too.
Yeah, yeah. I like to just do shit on the whim, like just whatever. Like let's just go right now. Like I'm
Sometimes some stuff does take planning if you're trying to
yeah.
do it big, but I
Right,
love a
right.
good spontaneous
Yeah, I
moment.
love just doing a random ass what we call it going on a damn on a journey, you know. You feel me like
Privacy or public?
oh privacy. Privacy.
Really?
Yeah, cause
Why artists always say that? He's an artist, by the way. I don't even think I told them that yet.
you gotta protect your peace
Yes.
like from so many different angles, and also it's just like whenever you in the spotlight, motherfuckers try to take you down from you know what I'm saying,
Right.
like from any angle that they can. So it's just like I like keeping just my lifestyle and my livelihood private. I don't like
Right.
if you want to know me, like nigga, go listen to I make music. Go listen to the music.
Go
You
listen to
want to
the
know who I
music. We're
am.
gonna get
You
into
know what I'm
that. And
saying?
last but not least, looks or brains?
Oh, both of them. That's my aunt. BOFFUM. Both of them. Nah,
I'm gonna let you slide. I'm gonna let you slide
but
because you got
brains.
looks and brains in the building with you right now.
That's,
So,
I'm just saying, brains are more important though. I ain't gonna lie. You could be
hmm
the coldest. If you a bird, it's a dub. I don't like no bird. I don't like no
don't matter how pretty she
dissy.
is.
None of that. Yeah, it don't matter how you look. If you ain't got you know what I'm saying, no mind,
hmm
it's a dub. I'm a decline. You ain't got
Okay,
no mind,
facts.
I'm a decline.
So, what do y'all think, Chad? Did he pass the vibe check? I'm thinking he passed the vibe check. We're gonna see what the people say.
You know, see.
But let's get back into you, like more about you growing up. You're from here in Houston. What side of Houston you from?
I'm from the east side. You know what
hmm
I'm saying? I grew up in Baytown to be specific, you know what I'm saying? But I was born in Houston. I got my bones in Houston.
hmm
I done lived on every side of this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I'm good everywhere in this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like Houston mean everything to me. But yeah, like I'm this it's in me. This third coast.
Mhm.
You feel me? Like it's in my DNA. You feel me? It's oozing. No
Yeah.
matter where I go, they gonna know. Like, oh yeah, you from out there? Okay, yeah, and they rocking with it. For some reason, every time I go out of town, everybody
Right.
they love somebody from the section. So
But even down to you rocking the local brands. I see you in the Gotta
yeah,
Feed the Fam.
yeah. Facts. Gotta feed the fam. The and this the other homie joint
Who's
too.
that? Yeah, who's that? Plug him in.
Um, this
We
is
love a good
options.
brand.
This options
Oh, that's
Houston.
options.
Yeah, this options right here. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got my own brand. Everybody heard as well. But like I rock with the local brands. Like I ain't the designing stuff is
Mhm.
cool, but it ain't about. You know what I'm
They
saying?
already got money. We
Yeah,
gotta support our people.
and especially I feel like like from the ground up. Not only does it represent the culture
Mhm.
and just us like renewing what's already been. You know what I'm saying? Built here. It's also like the gotta feed these shits is dope.
They're
Like
dope. Like they're
I
tough.
ain't
Like
finding nobody else doing
yeah,
this,
they're
doing
tough. I need a
like
pair.
yeah, you feel me? Like
Those are nice.
it's in your backyard whole time. You been thinking for gold elsewhere. It's right there. So yeah,
So you said like you lived on every side of Houston
yeah,
growing
for
up.
sure.
You how was your childhood? You moved around a lot.
So oh yeah. My childhood, I lived in Lake Charles, Mississippi. Um, we was in Kakalaki, Carolina every now and then and shit. Like
Kakalaki.
yeah, you feel me? We moved around a lot.
Kakalaki.
Kakalaki that's Carolina. See, that's that old country folk shit.
That
Like,
is very
hey, look,
country.
if you from Carolina, you know what Kakalaki is. If you not, and if you don't, you probably just too young. But yeah, you know Kakalaki. You feel me? Like I was in Asheville with it. You know what I'm saying? But
How old are you?
I'm 31.
You 31?
I'm
I just
31.
entered my 30s.
Yeah.
So I'm getting up there with you.
Oh, all right. Yeah, for sure, for
They
sure.
say it
All right.
changes. They say things change.
I mean, my mentality definitely changed, especially with me having a son. It's just
Mhm.
like I'm on go and I'm so locked in. A lot of things that I was interested in or into is not the same no more. Like I don't care about like just superficial things to that extreme no more.
That's what they say. They say the 30s is like way better than the 20s because you stop caring about a lot of stuff. You kind of wake up a little bit
You
more.
start focusing on what really matters and
Right.
building your future. You know what I'm saying? And focusing on you and your foundation and what's really around you. I feel like 20, you kind of like still trying to appease other people. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when I hit 30, it was just like, all right, nigga, it's time for you to turn over another leaf and really
Yeah.
lock in on you. But yeah, this is where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? H-Town, you know what I'm saying?
You said, about your interests and the things that you like to do have changed, but you always been into music. Like as a young kid, what was your first experience with the music that make you say like, this is what I want to do. I love this.
The first
Or your
experience of
first
music.
childhood memory with music.
I'm gonna say this. I got a couple because I feel like it hit from different angles with my family.
Mhm.
But one of my like favorite pastimes is, and I didn't know it until I entered like I would say a second childhood, like maybe 5 6 years ago, and only this what put me in that mind state was me like trying to refine myself and find who I was, like looking for my inner youth. I remember being like 4 years old, listening to DMX, and then there was X in the back seat of my brother's pop's car, and it's when we lived in Louisiana.
Mhm.
Um, and I remember he used to blast that album like all the time, so I always loved DMX. But maybe like 26, 25, I don't know, maybe even 27, I revisited that album and I
Mhm.
knew every word still. And I was like, oh, this shit like really was speaking to me when I was little. Even though I didn't understand everything that was going on in the music, when I got older, I started seeing these things like, you know what I'm saying, transpire because
Mhm.
DMX he's like a reality rapper. He gonna speak on what he's seeing, you know what I'm saying, growing up in the hood, he from Yonkers, you know what I'm saying, like, so it's real out there. Where I'm from, Baytown, East Side, it get real, you know what I'm saying, so,
Yeah, and y'all have that
um,
same vibe, like the storytelling, like y'all
yeah,
rapping about what y'all know. Like
yeah,
you just
all my
said.
favorite rappers are storytellers, all of
Yes,
them,
Nipsey,
all of them, yeah,
DMX I read about,
yeah.
and Nas.
Nas,
You
yeah,
like Nas?
Nas the GOAT, Andre, Kendrick, you know, Styles P Gang, like, I like people that's painting a picture, Scarface, of course, I love Face Mob, like, I gravitate to them because you bringing me into your reality, and I feel like it's a lot of parallels in our universe. You know what I'm saying, what they grew up in and what I grew up in. It kind of helped me navigate through life because just pivoting real quick, it wasn't always just a father figure just fully present. So I would lean on the music to like for information. And if you giving me if you're informative through your music, like I kind of stuck with you a little more than you just being like a popular rapper or just not talking about nothing. So those are the guys that really kind of cultivated and molded me into not even just who I am, but how I go about just how I sculpture my art and how I mold my art. So yeah, for sure.
So it wasn't until you were older and like a grown adult that you were like, I want to do music.
It was after I left college. Like, I was dealing with a lot of stuff.
Yes.
I got kicked out of I got suspended from the team.
What sport you played?
I played football.
Okay.
I was cold, full scholarship. I was nice. Got suspended. Ended up having to transfer. I'm at Blinn. I didn't messed up my whole scholarship. I'm at Blinn. And we get jammed up on some nonsense. I end up getting drug tested. And they suspended me from the team for the semester. I come back home during that spring break or whatever, and it was just a lot going on in the city. Like relatives is dying. The homies is beefing with niggas. I never forget my first football game. Like I got a call from my nigga Mo at like 7:30 in the morning. I think we in like Alabama or something, and I'm thinking he about to like hype me up for the game. He like, hey, bro, just Seuss just passed, and I'm like,
oh no,
this is like, yeah. So
you had to go into the game with that, so fresh on your mind.
Yeah. So it was just like I'm here doing this, and y'all at home fighting a whole different war.
Right.
Like it was just a lot going on. I'm young. I ain't really had that much guidance, but when I got suspended though, going back into that, I remember I'm in a club one night. I'm at Limelight. It's like 16. And we freestyling.
2016 was a year.
Yeah, we freestyling. Right, I'm 21 at that point. 95 baby. So, we freestyling whatever. And when I'm done, everybody like, nigga, you rap? Ooh. I'm like, nah. They like, nah, you gotta come to the studio. So I end up going to the studio, and I recorded some whack shit. Like it was whack.
I think all of our first time in the studio is whack.
Everybody in there was like, nah, nigga, this nice, especially for your friends. So I just kept going. You know what I'm saying? Woo, and other opportunities presented themselves, but eventually, I started taking it seriously.
Yeah, because I'm sure at the studio it wasn't your first time like freestyling, because that's like growing up in Houston. It's like I done came down. I remember when I moved out here, we would just be like,
that's a
freestyling.
Fact. So my uncle Derek, to be exact, you know what I'm saying, my nigga DQ, what it do? You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I love you, nigga. You feel me? He used to have me repping all the screw tapes back then. Like I'm like 5, 6, 7 years old growing up. You know what I'm saying? Just freestyling or whatever came on. DSR, you know what I'm saying? Big Tug, Tum, Fat B, SUC, Fat Pack, Big Hawk. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you could think of, I was rapping to it like naturally. And it's crazy because every year clips will resurface on Facebook of me in high school, like the homies beating on their backpacks, beating on the lockers, we at the desk in the comments, and I'm always rapping. So it was always there. I just ain't like I wasn't taking it seriously because in my head I'm like, nigga, I'm going to the league.
Right.
Like, y'all can I love music, but nigga, I'm trying to play ball.
You
know
never
what I'm
thought
saying?
about taking it seriously. But that's what we like. Cause I was an athlete growing up, and I was actually into music growing up. So like people who know me from like my childhood know that like I ran track and I played volleyball. I did a little bit of basketball, but that wasn't really my sport. But track was my thing. I trained all year for it. But like we would do stuff like that. Be freestyling in the locker room.
It's Houston shit. That's
like trying to hype
Texas,
yourself up
right?
before the game.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the iron came down and the main hold ups. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me?
So you wasn't even thinking about that though. You was like, I'm going to the league. So why when you went to college, like?
I just wasn't focused. It was just so much going on. I'm trying to I'm looking at other kids that are, you know what I'm saying? They had a little more. They had more than us, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to compete, and so I'm trying to make a little extra change, and I'm trying to get fly too. Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? The sweatpants and the t-shirts ain't enough. The school shit ain't enough. The
definitely
college,
when you get to college, you realize like everybody grew up totally different than you.
Yeah, so that was a big factor in it. It was just like I was like, damn, nigga, like I ain't got no whip, I ain't got no good gear, I ain't got no the flyest shoes like how I want, like you know what I'm saying. I'm seeing other aspects of it because kids that are more fortunate, you know what I'm saying, coming in, and I'm I'm trying to
was
get my chicken right, so it just
right.
kind of like,
You just kind of made some bad decisions.
yeah,
But
yeah,
everything happens for a
yeah,
reason. So fast forward, like now you're freestyling with your homies in the studio, and they're telling you like you need to
yeah,
do this,
yeah,
and then it kind of just took off from there. You
yeah.
would say?
I mean, yeah. So after that, like, I get a full story one of these days. But
Yeah.
yeah, we got jammed up. I got caught because whatever they like. Okay, if you got this, you probably smoking too. Drug test, wound. You're out of here for the semester.
Yeah.
I go back home. X, Y, and Z. The homies got all
Yeah.
this shit going on. The girl I'm with did some weird shit. Then she said she was pregnant. She lied. In my head, I'm like, I gotta get a job because I got a kid on the way. Whole time it was just like, so I didn't go back. So my coach is emailing me. I remember Coach Rocco, like, you gotta write an appeal so you come back. What are you doing? And
Right.
I'm like, I'm in such a slump. I'm just
Mhm.
like, man, the hell with all this. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, fast forward a couple years later, I'm in the club freestyling, getting the booth. One thing leads to another, and the thing about me is I know a lot of people like once they leave school or whatever, they always try to go back. Like, I hung up the cleats. Like once I was
Mhm.
done, I was like
You
I'm
was
done.
done.
Like I got to
Mhm.
pivot in life. Like what's next?
Mhm.
And the music always been there. Like my mama used to write poetry. My mama used to write all the time, like just in her journal. So and I was always rapping, walking around the house. So it was easy for me to pick up on it. I was always like a retro kid, flat top, you know what I'm saying, gold
Mhm.
hair and bone, Ray Bans, G Shock, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I was just the diamond turfs on my feet, like in high school, like the Griffies, like I was always it was always in me.
Right.
So
Mhm.
just cultured. I was just
Culture.
cultured, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, and even further than just hip hop, like just in general, from neo soul to reggae to whatever R&B, like just cultured. And so it wasn't really hard for me to pivot and see that this was what I was supposed to be doing. Once I realized I was nice, I just took it to a different height because I'm a realist. So if I
Mhm.
wasn't good with the music, I would have been like, man, hell no, this shit ain't for me. But like it was there. Like
Yeah.
even when I recorded that whack shit that I think was
I
whack,
was about to say you just said your
you know
first
what
shit
I'm
was
saying?
whack,
Yeah, everybody
but
was.
we are toughest
Yeah,
critics.
you feel me? So yeah, after that, I was just like, yeah, let's lock in and just take this to a different level. And my little brother played a heavy part in that. You know what I'm saying? My little brother, like, he used to be freestyling with me all the time in the crib. Like, we fed off each other.
Uh huh.
And he kind of was the reason my first EP even dropped. You know what I'm saying? And
And that dropped in 2018.
like 2018, like top of
Mhm.
2018. So when my brother passed away, it was just like, yeah, now it's like now it's
Oh
like, oh, I
no.
gotta make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was no more holding back. It was no more being scared of taking risks. It was like whatever happens with this shit, we're gonna pivot and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So that played a major factor in it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lil bro
Yeah.
for sure. Long live Max, Max forever.
Yes.
Stack the cheddar, just hustle. Y'all know
Yes.
what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's on my, yeah, it's in me. You feel me? I know what time it
Yes.
is. You know what I'm saying?
I bet that was so hard. Do you feel like you hear him sometimes
He
in your
be,
head? Like, do you feel like you have a angel on your shoulder? To...
man, I hear him, y'all hear him. Sometimes I'm not writing these lyrics. I know it's not. Sometimes like I didn't had real out of body experiences to
Mhm.
where it's like, how the hell did I even? And this is like, nah, that was bro. He just took over real quick. He had to get his shit off. Like he's still with me spiritually. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Don't ever get it twisted. So. I just let, and that's for all the homies. I got a couple homies, like, you know what I'm saying, that I feel like play a
Mhm.
major factor in just
Mhm.
what I do with this music and how I navigate with this, even further than the lyrics, just my mentality in this. So, yeah, whenever it's time, I let them take over. Like, get y'all shit off. You know what I'm saying? I could just be the vessel for y'all.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
So,
yeah.
as a like upcoming artist around that time, 2016 to 2018, what was like some of your toughest challenges, like
I
to
think
prove that being an artist is like a real like a real career, basically.
2016 to 18, I think toughest challenge was me dumbing down my level of lyricism because I could feel like I
You
could,
had that too raw.
it wasn't even too raw. It was just too technical to where like I'm a
Mm.
nigga that know how to really use words. I could rap you to death, like for real, for real. I had to figure out how to low key like dumb it down to where it was palatable. Like
For the masses.
put the
Yeah.
medicine in the candy. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
feel like that was one of my biggest challenges around that time, and it took me a while to even like fully get like to master that
And
because
how did you master it? How did you overcome that
just
obstacle?
communication
Mhm.
and having conversations with people and
Mhm.
learning people and learning how to connect with individuals, you know what I'm saying, and not being too complex for people because everybody isn't a complex soul like as I am, and
Right.
I understand that. But if I
Mhm.
want to reach a soul that isn't that complex, but I want to touch them on a deeper scale, I have to figure out how to communicate to where they can understand me, so where they
Mhm.
can feel me. So once I really got there, just me traveling, moving around, and just talking to other people and
Yeah.
seeing how people receive things, it helped me like just chop the message up a little bit to where it's not necessarily dumbing my message down, but just the
Right.
way I say it. You
Yeah,
feel
the
me? Like,
delivery and
yeah, it's not about
wait.
what you say, it's about how you say it. So
Yeah.
that played a major role in it. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah, that's what's up.
yeah.
So, 2016 and we're in 2018. Fast forward to now in 2026. What would you
hmm
say is some of your most proud accomplishments as an artist?
I think man, Revolt World with Derek, my dog Derek Milano, he one of the more prominent songwriters in the industry. We did
Mhm.
a live panel at Revolt World, and he called me out. He works for anybody you could think from Megan Thee Stallion to Nas. He done worked in between. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? That's a large
Oh.
margin. So yeah, Waukesha, he wrote that. Like I ain't
Mhm.
gonna lie, a lot of the records y'all love, bro wrote it, but he hit me like, hey, I want you to come to Atlanta, do this for me, and we recorded a song live in front of like 300 to 500. I don't even know. It was a large crowd, and it was like we was on stage recording this record. It was dope.
That is so dope.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That was dope.
Were you nervous?
What? That I'm not a stage fright
I was,
ass nigga. I don't get
you
stage
never
fright.
been scared on the stage.
Nah, but
Your what was your first stage performance as a
that shit
rapper?
though,
What was your very first one?
my first stage performance. Man, damn, damn.
You remember?
Do I remember my first performance? My first performance probably was at. You know what's crazy? Not Suwo, like by
Really?
Dean's and
Yeah, yeah, on
downtown.
Main
They
Street.
used to have a stage right there with they got all the animals in there now and shit. But they had a stage right there, and we had just did the bot tape, which is like me, my little brother on there, the homie Marty, True, Moon Dad,
Mhm.
Ryan, like who Hogany, like my people. We did like a compilation tape with the whole squad,
Yeah.
and that was like one of the first time I remember performing, and it was just crazy because I feel like we was like on some Wu-Tang shit. Like
Yeah.
it was just so much talented, but we were all different. But that was the first time. Yeah, I ain't never been a stage
You
fright
never
type
got
person.
nervous?
But
Okay.
no, that panel though was like I'm recording in front of. It's
I'm
different.
sure it was
It's
just like a lot of
different
pressure. Yeah, this is not
because
something that you practice over and over that you've said the lyrics time and time and
right,
time. Like
right.
you doing it right then and there.
So might I add, it's me, it's Derek,
Uh
it's
huh.
this vocalist. I can't even think of her name, and it's the other artist. So it's like four of us.
Mhm.
We all got to get our shit off within a time span. So
Mhm.
when it's time for, I set it off. I'm the
Mhm.
first verse. I always said it. Hey, I'm tired of you niggas making me set shit off. I know why y'all be
Set it
doing it.
off in this
Cause if y'all
motherfucker.
don't, I get the upper hand. Y'all know it's game time.
Set it off
But
in this
nah.
motherfucker.
I set it off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up there like, let me get my shit off it so they
Mhm.
can have enough time. So I do like maybe like I'm gonna be real. It wasn't one take. It was probably like two takes just cause it was just hard because we not in a real studio space. So the
Right.
delay on the mic and yeah whatever. But we did it. It was super dope. That was dope.
Was it recorded? Was it like somewhere we can go watch?
Yeah,
All right, we're gonna plug that
we
in.
got footage. I got footage for sure. I gotta go dig it up. It's on my Instagram
Please,
probably
I
somewhere.
need it. We're
And
gonna
Derek
insert
got
it
some too.
right here.
But that was crazy because it was just like a lot of execs there and a
Mhm.
lot of major artists there. I don't know if they were at the actual panel, but I ran into like Currency up there. I ran into Larry June, Matt Russell, Zoe Badass. Like I was chopping game. Like this my first
Those
time.
are all the greats right there.
I ain't hardly heard G Herbo, but I seen bro back there too. It was like a lot of major artists. You know what I'm saying? That shit was a dope moment. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I ain't never did nothing like that. That was a huge like stepping stone for me because it just put me in a different spotlight. And I feel like even that, like me being at the Grammys and stuff, like too for Grammy weekend and being around like
Yeah.
just certain major artists and
Was that like your big first big press experience, kind of like that?
well, I did it last year. This is my second year.
Oh, this was your
So
second year doing
this year
it.
was more so like, all right, then we going to handle business. Like I ain't really trying to be in all the industry
You was
parties and
trying to
shit.
be in the mix the first time,
Last year
huh?
though, I ain't gonna lie, we was going cause last year bro won another Grammy. Like Derek got like 5 Grammys,
Mhm.
so he had like a Grammy party, Busta
Y'all was
Rhymes
going
there and
up.
shit. We going up like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Angela in there, like, you know, shout out Angela. She's there. It's Black China. That's like, bro, like, lady and shit. So it was just like it was different because with her being who she is,
Mhm.
seeing how the camera work came out, like the paparazzi, even at the remote shit. That's whenever I
Mhm.
first found out they was whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn, they following us everywhere. I'm like, hold up, the black truck pulling up, taking me wherever I want to go and shit. I'm like, I could get used to this. Nigga, I feel like a star, but
Yeah, you are a
nah,
star.
yeah, it was those are two dope experiences. I got a lot of other stuff under my belt. That I just accomplished independently, like even like cracking the code with being on the editorial playlist through Apple. Like shout out to
Mhm.
Walt. He wanted to he like the president of
Mhm.
like Apple Curation for that playlist, and that's my dog. He good people, but just like certain shit I do independently means
Mhm.
a lot more to me as well. Just because it's like I'm playing this game from a different angle. I don't got the backing. I don't got the labels behind me. Like, you
Right.
know what I'm saying?
You
We really playing
independent.
chess. Yeah, so being in these rooms and people rocking with me for who I am, that shit mean a lot. Like, it mean more than any trophy because I feel like that's going to pay off in the long run
Yeah.
to a different magnitude. Like, and I learned that from, like, Nipsey, like, from Currency, Dom Kennedy, you know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Larry June doing it. You feel me? Like, it's certain figures in this that, you know, of course, we seen Master P and Birdman do it on a higher scale
Mhm.
and get the commercial people behind them.
Right.
But like on some underground shit, seeing cats is really like all money in from their own shit, like and making this shit flourish. Like those guys really kind of put it in my face, like, bro, you can do this too. You just
You
take
can
a
do
different
it.
level of focus.
Yeah. So, what's some advice that you would give to some inspiring independent artists who are trying to take that route? Because it can
Understand
get
that
hard.
everybody's path is different, right? So you gotta one thing, you know what I'm saying, Nipsey said it too. You gotta still advice and you also gotta just understand what works for you. It's not always gonna be the same for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like what you see other people doing, like you could try it, but if it's not your niche per se or whatever, like figure out what your lane is and go
Mhm.
full fledged and dive into that. You know what I'm saying? I know people love being versatile and doing other things and trying to like spread thin, but like focus on what really works for you and dive into it, lean into it. Don't be afraid to take risk. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you really gonna even see any type of growth. Like even if you fail, when you fail, get your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Get up your ass. Like figure it out, cause it's not hard. I mean,
Mhm.
it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's not hard to get up though. Like you
Right.
know what I'm saying? You just have to have a certain mentality. You gotta be resilient in this shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be
Very
relentless.
resilient.
Like it's real. Like this shit real. But you could make whatever you want to happen come to life. You feel me? You gotta
Facts.
have this.
You
You know what I'm
do.
saying?
You
So that's
do.
what I would tell to the people. Like just figure out what works for you. It's no real way to do this shit. It's none of this is by design. Like it's
Mhm.
2026. We're not in the 90s. In 2000 no more, like everything is in the palm of our hands. Like you know what I'm saying. The world literally is in the palm of your hands.
Literally,
So
and they have platforms literally in the
yeah,
palm of their hands that they just have to take advantage of and be consistent and put their own stuff out. Now, as far as like a business gem you could drop, like what is something you would advise artists need this to have their ducats in a row when it comes to,
make sure you
you
got
know,
make sure you got your publishing and everything in order, like through BMI or ASCAP. You feel me? That way you collect all your royalties from your music. If you think streaming is gonna pay you, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? But if you got your BMI or ASCAP and um you're doing streams and numbers and you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you missing some money, you probably are. If you don't have that,
what do they need to do? What's going to pay them?
what's gonna pay you is going direct to consumer and cutting out
Mhm.
the middleman. So stop
Mhm.
depending on, you know what I'm saying? I hate to say it because streaming is a great marketing tool, but like create your own platform. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I'm seeing everything, even with like I just saw it today. Even Biz did a collab with UMG. Create your own DSP for yourself. Like it's right there. Like y'all thinking y'all gotta serve the people through the major DSPs, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, which you do on a marketing tilt, right?
Mhm.
Figure out how to plant seeds. For example, you know what I'm saying? Go direct to consumer and give those listeners that really want to hear you or already listen and charge them for it. People are going to pay for your
Mhm.
product if they rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really trying to make some money off of this, like, and it's not only about the bread, but same time we are creating art. We are trying to build a brand. We are trying to, you know what I'm saying, gain more exposure. Figure out how to do things your way. That's why that goes back into me saying like figure out your own lane and your own path in this. create your own website,
Yes.
upload the music yourself, send people to this website, figure out how to make a link. I ain't gonna listen. I can only give out so much butter. I can't give all the flavor out.
Just a little bit.
Look, figure out how to make it to where they purchase this link, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna send them a link to download. It's gonna send them a link to download your music straight to their phone. They can add it to their files. Consumers, you can put it in your files and your notes. Store the music later for yourself, and you the only one with this gem, right? And then later on, artists, maybe like 6 weeks later, then you drop on Apple, then you drop on TuneCore, Spotify, whatever DSP you use, then you put it on everything. You know what I'm saying? But go direct to consumer. I'm gonna say this too. If you want to gain exposure, build a brand. Get you some merchandise. You know what I'm saying? Like really like put your brand in their face. It's deeper than the music. You got to figure out how to, you know what I'm saying, connect people other than music. You know what I'm saying? If you have a service to offer, a product, you don't necessarily got to be a T-shirt or nothing. Whatever the product is, the service is, you know what I'm saying? Figure out how to package that up and give it to the people. You know what I'm saying? We are people that need service. You know what I'm saying? You see this cut.
You better preach.
I love my barber. You know what I'm saying?
He fresh out the chair, y'all. He got this just chopped just for y'all.
I'm saying,
just for Successful Saturdays. I appreciate it. But no, you said a whole lot. I hope y'all took notes. I hope y'all's tracking.
I can't give them all the flavor,
but I'm glad you gave them something. They need to know, like, look, you're not just sitting here saying a whole bunch of nothing. Like, you're educated in this. You've taken the time to build your own brand, and it's just really exciting to see, man. I love that for you.
Yeah.
So what are you currently working on? What's your current project? What do we need to be on the lookout for?
Man,
what do they need to go look up if they in case they missed it?
I'm gonna say for sure if you're unfamiliar, go tap into Everybody Hurt. That's the debut like LP. That's also the brand. Eastside Screw dropped last year. That's the EP, 5 tracks. But we cooking, and yeah, I would say be looking forward to getting y'all head knocked off the rest of the year, cause we back. I've been quiet for a minute, but I'm always calculated. We got a lot of features dropping. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask you, what's some big artists that you collab with?
Man, you know what's
past, present, future.
I got a collab with my boy Jada and Peace. He an R&B artist. He out of LA. It's dropping.
Isn't he on the radio right now?
Yeah. He got a joint. Yeah. He got a joint. Like he just started dropping again. Bro, been quiet for a minute.
Wait, it's a song with Usher, isn't it? Am I thinking about somebody else?
I don't know. All I know is, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be real though. A lot of the cats I work with, like, I work with a lot of underground cats. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because of what I do.
Who are your favorite underground artists?
You can't do that to me. That's crazy. Like underground right now.
Yeah, right now. That's a good
artist,
one.
Just one. Let me throw out like.
Don't take this to offense because I just put him on the spot. So charge it to his head. I'm
gonna throw out Griselda for sure, like Bodie James for sure, Westside Gun, man, I'm thinking R&B, Flowzig is crazy, fire, man.
I think that's enough.
I
done put him on the spot, y'all.
Yeah. But Bodie for sure, Jay Worthy, I'm tripping, Jay Worthy crazy. You know what I'm saying? That nigga one of the ones. But yeah, I listen to a lot of underground shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's just,
Any big artists that you open up for? Like concerts?
I'm tripping. Currency, I love you, nigga.
Yes, I love Currency too.
Fuck with Larry June. I fuck with all them niggas. Like, y'all know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But Currency, one of my favorite rappers. That's one of my favorite rappers all the time, though. That's why I ain't thinking, because I'm saying right now. But Spitter for sure. What'd you ask? My bad.
I was asking a big artist that you open up for.
Dave East probably the biggest artist I open up for.
I love Dave East.
Yeah, I know. All the women love Dave East. Look, y'all don't even listen to bro music. It's crazy.
Bro, I listen to the music. I didn't hear anything he said, but I listened to the music.
We fuck with you, East. We fuck with you.
Shout out Dave East.
I opened up for East in like 2019, and it was a dope experience, man. Like just that crowd, and he brought a lot of people out of Houston. Like he brought out a decent crowd. Like it was cool as hell. That's probably the biggest like artist that I've opened up for, like in the mainstream eye. But yeah, it was super hard. Shout out to East.
So what's some things you have coming up? What should we be on the lookout for?
Man,
anything you want to plug in right
all I'm gonna tell y'all is look, never wear dead man boots. So I'm gonna tell y'all, don't ever wear a dead man. You never wear a dead man's boots. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I don't know what's coming. You know what I'm saying?
Never
We
wear
back
a dead
outside.
man's boots.
Yeah. I like how you said it. It sound real. See, you ain't heard the song. It just got a ring to it.
I knew it was
We
a song.
we
I'm
back.
like, that's a song,
We
ain't
back.
it?
We back.
I
We
thought
back.
you were about to start rapping just now when you said that.
Nah, I mean,
What's your favorite song that everybody heard?
we back rapping on March 13th though. We back outside. Everybody heard my favorite song probably. Damn, that's my baby. It might be Huge Bros because I feel like the element of storytelling and just how I just dove into that on that song. It's called Huge Bros, and it's a song basically about like a breaking and entering going wrong, and it's a true story.
That's your story.
But just the level of like,
Give us some bars right now from this song.
see, it's so detailed. You really gotta listen to the whole thing. But I think one of the things I said, what I said, knock knock, nobody home, but I pop lock. Um, what I said, I can't even think. I can't even think of how it go. Like right now, holla.
I just been putting him on the spot, y'all.
Yeah. I don't listen to my own. Once I drop it, it's like I'm done. Cause you
That's
gotta
how I feel
understand.
about my episodes.
Yeah, I didn't listen to the music 50,000 times before I dropped it. So once it dropped it, it's for y'all.
Okay, just spit something right now off the top of your head. Go before we wrap this up.
Time traveling, mind raveling, battle the deep and demons, describe it the way I see it. Moving these words around, I was bored writing it down by my lonesome. They all want some deposit, be coming, going, discussing the way we gross and saying clothes half the week. Swaps clothes, about to see out with your freak. You ain't know where she went, magic trick, disappearing in the mist in a city full of sins. I'm repenting with my pen, Lord knows done wrong. I ain't perfect, but I'm working on my soul, gotta grow. Oh, they praying on my downfall, wish them all the best. Hope I never have to see the darker side of me again. I've been battling within, gotta let that chapter end. Turn page in my notepad, filled with berserk thoughts, tripping on myself. What it take to be our own boss, gotta get a grip, nigga, I ain't one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Just some shit.
That was good. That was good. I like that.
Yeah.
No, I'm super. I'm excited to see what you have in store, man.
Yeah, we cooking. Like I said, never wear dead man boots.
That's gonna be in my mind for the rest of the week.
That shit is significant.
I'm gonna be waiting. I'll be watching that Instagram page every day to see what this man got kicking up.
We cooking. We back. You know what I'm saying? Better than ever for sure.
It was really great having you today. I feel like we could talk all day long. I ain't gonna hold you too long. I pretty much asked everything I wanted to know. Do you have anything that you want to say that we might have left out? Oh no, I didn't ask. I'm missing the most important question. Are you ready?
Yeah. What's happening?
What does success mean to you?
Success means creating generational blessings,
Mm-hmm.
and getting rid of a generational curse. It means my family is financially stable, and you know what I'm saying, we building a foundation for them to grow on in the future. Like just really cementing legacy.
Yeah.
And making sure that everybody good. That's success to me. Like just being out the way, and we eating, and we could do what we want to do when we want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Being righteous, being a good person. You know what I'm saying? Feeding your team, taking care of the ones that took care of you whenever you was down. Cause it be like that. Life got its ups and downs. That's success to me. Like just building something that's really sustainable. Creating residual income for the team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like and yeah, for my loved ones, like, and cementing my brother name. You know what I'm saying? Max, CJ. You know what I'm saying? Libra, Tommy, Antonio. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea Lane. I could go on and go for it. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Larry. You know what I'm saying? Like just making sure their legacy live on. That's success to me. Is, you know what I'm saying? I feel like as long as I'm successful, their name gonna live on. You feel me? When we get to opening up these corporations, and they name at the top of the building, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's winning to me. Like,
big vision.
I can have all that the flashy shit. I don't care about none of that. We building this shit from ground up, and we just trying to create a foundation. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely wish you nothing but the best. And I mean, I'm a fan. I'm
Yeah,
rooting for you. I
I
can't wait to
appreciate it.
see where it goes. And when you shoot your next video, call me. Let me get a little
I got you.
cameo or
Oh God,
something.
we about to start going crazy with the visuals too. So I
And
got
maybe let
you.
me put a
No
little
business.
some drops on the song, maybe some ad libs or something. I
I
be
ain't,
in the
I ain't,
studio. I be rapping too.
I ain't know.
I used to rap. Me and my sister, kind of when you was talking about you and your brother. That's
Hmm.
how like I have an older sister, and we were like that growing up in high school. Like we played sports, but on the weekend we'd be locked in the room writing. Like I was trying to get into YouTube till to this day. I locked myself. Like I can't get back into YouTube, and
Yeah,
all the videos are private. But when I tell you we be in there like recording
you got some old
cipher,
freestyles
I
in
got
there.
some old freestyles. Bro, I'm not.
Nah,
I
that's
have a
hard.
song. I
That's
got a
hard.
song from college on SoundCloud,
Yeah.
and I might have a new artist coming out myself. I like music too. Music was
So
probably
you
like
say
one
you
of.
got an artist? Like you found
I
somebody?
might have an artist coming
All
out
right, bet,
that
bet,
I'll be
bet.
pushing.
All
We
right,
might have
I
to
know
do
it ain't
some
gonna be no nonsense, so we
collabs
gonna see what's
with.
happening.
No, it's straight bars.
All
It's
right, for
straight
sure.
bars.
All right, say that, say that. That's hard. That's hard. Now I rock with it for real.
No, for real. No,
I
I'm
ain't even
dead.
know.
I'm
I ain't
so
even know. That's hard.
serious. No, yeah. I'll give you a little bit more when we get off camera. So you can
All right,
see
bet.
what we're
Say that.
working with. But no, before we get out of here, just like let them know where they can find the music, your platform,
Yeah.
how they can find you, how they can follow you.
So it's real name MIQUO on all DSPs. Well, on all social media platforms. That's real name MIQUO. If you want to find my music, it's MIQUO on all DSPs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody heard that's the brand. The Instagram for that is EVRYBDYHRT. It's everybody heard with no vowels. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we building. You know what I'm saying? You want to get you some merch. You know what I'm saying? You want to get familiar, pop out to the show, just tap in, get connected. Promise, if you don't hear about me now, you're gonna hear about me. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well get familiar
They gonna
right
hear
now.
about you. This is a
You might as well
legend.
get,
This is a
yeah.
legend.
You feel me?
Cheers.
Blessings.
This is just part one. Honestly,
You know
y'all
what
gotta
I'm
stay
saying?
tuned for part two. Follow us at successful.saturdays on all social media platforms.
Yes, see. We out.
Thanks for rapping for us. I was like, I'm gonna say this, and I
Oh
hope he's
yeah.
down for it.
I was just like, shit, fuck it. Fuck it. I don't know. I don't know how I forgot the lyrics to what's it called?
Me trying not to say nothing.
Because I
The
put him
what?
on the
Do elephant
spot.
graveyard. Do elephant graveyard. I'm like over here like do elephant graveyard.
What you man?